Well, today I'm gonna present a comic book that I'm really proud to have. It's MaSKS, and it's a very good title. The first issue came out with multiple covers. The second issue also came out with multiple covers. Basically, it's gonna be a limited series of 8 issues, and every single issue is gonna have more than 4 covers. So this is the beginning of 8-part video, and this is MaSKS number 1. I hope all of you like it, and yes, let me show you. This is MaSKS number 1. This is the cover by Alex Ross. There are actually 4 regular covers. This is by Alex Ross. This is the main cover, and it's a beautiful cover. And the art inside this comic book, this number 1 issue, is also by Alex Ross. They don't even call it art. Even the comic book itself inside doesn't call it art. It calls it paintings, which is, I guess, something different. And this is a limited series, like I said, by DYNaMiTe Entertainment. This is MaSKS number 1. Now here on the right section of the graded comic book, it says it has 4 different covers, which is the 4 regular covers. One by Alex Ross, another one by Jae Lee, another one by I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I'm sure I'm not. It's aRDiaN SYaF, and the 4th cover, which is the regular cover, is by FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa. And I think to me, like, this is like an amazing issue. Like, the art, everything about it, the story. The story is by RoBeRSoN. The story, everything about it is amazing. So let me go with another cover of MaSKS number 1. This cover, which is, I think, the second best, is by Mr. Jae Lee. This is MaSKS number 1, the cover by Jae Lee. It is, yes, it's like something out of this world, honestly. I mean, Jae Lee right now, I think the miniseries from Ozymandias from Before Watchmen is over, but just from that miniseries alone, you know that he's an amazing cover artist and inside artist, and this is great. What I love about DYNaMiTe is that they provide so many covers. It's insane, the amount of covers. I mean, the amount of artists they gather together, to promote one big title, because they don't usually do this. There are other titles like Dark Shadows, or let's see, The Boys, which is still on. I think it's gonna be over in a couple of months. And The Spider, comics like that, they provide you only 1 cover, maybe 2 at the most when it comes to it, first issue. But titles like this, MaSKS, which involves the Spider, the Shadow, Sorrow, Green Hornet, Kato, and I think somebody called the Black Bat, and Miss Fury. But as of now, it's only the first four that I mentioned. So this is MaSKS number 1, cover by Jae Mr. the Man Lee. I think it's Stan the Man Lee, but this is Jae the Man Lee. I mean, this is amazing. Like, I hope this guy does more inside art in the years to come for titles like DYNaMiTe and you know, hopefully more DC, maybe a Batman miniseries, who knows. Yeah, so just look at that shot. Shadow, Spider, Kato, the Green Hornet. 2 thumbs up. Now let me go with the third cover, which is by Mr. aRDiaN SYaF, which I think, like I said, I think I'm pronouncing this wrong. And I believe, you know, I strongly believe that there are comics out there who are like this titles, who are not getting the attention, who are not getting, you know, probably not getting big sales. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a well thought out comic. I read it multiple times, and you know, I think people should read more DYNaMiTe comics instead of just the main DC and Marvel. Now, Image Comics considered to be one of the, you know, one of the big dogs in the comic book industry. You know, they say the top 3 is DC, Marvel, and Image. You know, they're taking Image. You know, they're taking, you know, a top 3 now. And you know, there are other publishers besides DYNaMiTe, like IDW or Boom Studios. You know, publishers like that I think they provide great quality of comics, and I'm sure that if they provide you know, quality comics like this, you know, not only would it get my attention because I'm a collector of art and covers, but also everybody out there who's interested in quality comics, you know. And I have no doubt that if any of you who have not read MaSKS number 1, and I guess decide to pick it up, you know, you can buy it on eBay. If you decide to purchase it, I'm pretty sure you would be satisfied with the quality. You'll be satisfied with the story, and also, you know, you'll be satisfied to see so many like, you know, comic book heroes, you know, those pop culture heroes, and you know, all together in one big miniseries. So this is the cover by aRDiaN SYaF. This is MaSKS number 1. Now let me go with the 4th cover. Like I said, there are 4 regular covers. Okay, so this is the cover by Mr. FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa, and he does a lot of covers for DYNaMiTe, just like Alex Ross, just like Jae Lee. I guess they have a contract with DYNaMiTe, but I don't know if any of you really know who FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa is, but he's one of the best cover artists out there right now, because he provides that old school, old-fashioned type of covers that you don't see every day. You know, most of the covers that are done now, are done by computers, and I'm sure he uses those type of techniques to give it a finishing touch. But this alone is just an amazing cover. As you can see, the Sorrow, starting from the left, is the Sorrow, Spider, the Shadow, Green Hornet, and Kato. And that's the FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa signature right there, which you will see what you will see multiple times during my upcoming videos. FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa, he's also known for one of DC's best storylines of 2011, which is Detective Comics: The Black Mirror. It's a story that Scott Snyder wrote, and FRaNCeSCo FRaNCaViLLa did the art along with Jae. And it starts from Detective Comics 871 to 881. It's an 11 issues part storyline, and if you guys have not read that, have not heard about Detective Comics: The Black Mirror, I think you guys need to check that out right away. So these are the 4 covers that DYNaMiTe Entertainment provided for their fans, but there was a special wraparound variant of MaSKS #1, and it was done by Mr. Sean Phillips, and it's a variant which I have right here. It's a variant that portrays the Shadow. Yeah, it's a wraparound cover. This is MaSKS #1, a Sean Phillips variant cover. Retail incentive, wraparound cover. Wraparound cover means that the cover goes on both sides of the cover of the issue. As you can see, this is a continuation of the front side. Yes, and that's MaSKS #1, the Sean Phillips wraparound cover. I want to say that before I go, that to me, Alex Ross is the most talented. I consider him a genius, personally. Me. I consider him a genius because he provides realistic characters. I mean, when he draws Batman, when he draws Superman, I mean, it looks like they are real. And to me, that counts a lot. They're not just a drawing, with a shadow and everything. They're just freaking realistic. And I'm in love with Alex Ross's art. And I hope that all of you go and check out MaSKS #1, which is, a good storyline, a beautiful art, and all of you should be aware that titles like this, you should be aware that titles like this are out there. Don't ignore MaSKS #1 just because Batman Death in the Family, or Death of the Family, is it's going on, or maybe another Superior Spider-Man #1 comes out. I mean, I'm sure those are big titles, but when it comes to pop culture, when it comes to collecting something else besides the comic book celebrity, this is what you get, and it's perfect. Now, since I mentioned that Alex Ross is to me a genius, now I had to get the Virgin cover of MaSKS #1. Now the virgin cover means it's just the cover of Alex Ross of the regular cover, right? But without the logo, without the signature that says MaSKS, without the DYNaMiTe logo, without any of these names right here, without anything. And I have it right here for you, for me to show you. This is Alex Ross virgin cover of MaSKS #1. This is the Ross variant cover, the retail incentive virgin cover. As you can see, the virgin cover right here is, it doesn't say MaSKS. You see the on the regular cover, the MaSKS signature was covering the Soros face. Now you can see it, and it's like a painting itself created, at a 9.8. Like guys, I don't want to mention this again, but all of you who know what I collect, I only collect 9.8 titles, and all of these stuff are 9.8. So of MaSKS #1, I have 6 different covers. MaSKS #2, I'm sure will be the same. 3, 4, and I think up to 5 will be the same. I think when MaSKS #6 comes out, it's only gonna be 5 covers, which is not a variant but a virgin cover, plus the 4 regular. But yeah, it's a lot of things to get through here. I hope all of you like what I presented here to you, and I hope we can do this another time, hopefully soon. I'm waiting for a package to come in by next week, and we'll make another video hopefully next week or a week and a half. But I will be providing the goods, and always at 9.8 condition, and that's it. And shout out to Hippie Collectibles. Bye bye.